Hi everyone, my name is Mairieli Wessel and currently I'm a PhD student at the University of São Paulo in Brazil. I'm going to present the paper, The Inconvenient Side of Software Bots on Pull Requests. This research was done in collaboration with my co-advisor Igor Steinmacher. Social coding platforms such as GitHub are widely used to host open source software projects. Over the last few years, software bots have become relevant for these platforms. These bots are basically an interface between human developers and services. And in order to save developers' time, bots automate routine tasks and interact with human developers. On GitHub, bots work on many different tasks. Bots are usually created as a GitHub user that can submit code contributions, interact through comments, merge or close pull requests. Bots have spread across all pull request workflow. As we can see here in this figure, some bots automatically check the pull request source code, searching for broken dependencies, vulnerabilities, or bugs, and then submits a pull request for fixing these issues. There are also bots that help during the code review phase, aimed to facilitate discussions and feedback. There are bots, for example, that comment on pull requests that do not satisfy specific rules defined by project maintainers. In addition, there are also bots that can congratulate newcomers or report some tests and code covered reports. Other bots help closing and merging pull requests. Previous work have focused on designing bots to be integrated into the pull request workflow to perform a lot of tasks such as code refactoring, bug repair, tool recommendation, duplicate development detection, dependency update, and mention review. One of the contributions of this paper is defining what is a GitHub bot. Our definition of GitHub bot reflects on how a bot works on GitHub. So, in summary, a GitHub bot is a specific category of software bot. It's a task-oriented bot responsible for automating well-defined tasks on GitHub repositories. A GitHub bot behaves like a human user, serving as an interface between users and services. GitHub bots have become new voice in the pull request conversation. Even these bots are useful for saving maintainers' time. The way these bots interact on pull requests, leaving a dozen of comments, can be disruptive. On Twitter and GitHub, we found a lot of developers complaining about the interaction of these bots. Here is one example, another one, and a lot of examples of it. To better understand what is happening, we have collected the interaction problems from the state of the practice. We have manually analyzed pull requests looking for, first, human users mentioning bots, and also bots interactions like bots opening, merging, or comment on pull requests. Here are the three main categories we found. The first one is bots introducing communication noise. In some cases, bots introduce noise to the communication of developers, inflating the pull request with annoying comments that are ignored by maintainers and contributors. The second one is the lack of information about the bot. We found that contributors would like to know more about the role of the bot in the project. And the last one is bots taking wrong actions. In some cases, the rule-based nature of these bots lead them to take wrong actions in certain situations. In order to mitigate the problems we found in this state of the practice, we envision the concept of a metabot. This metabot will act as a middleman between human developers and the other bots in a GitHub repository. So, the metabot will avoid massive information by mediating the action of bots on pull requests and summarizing the feedback of these bots. Moreover, developers will be able to interact with Metabot via comments using natural language. In addition, developers can customize the content of the feedback of the Metabot. And finally, if needed, the Metabot will help developers to deal with the consequences of bots taking wrong actions on pull requests. Now I'm going to show an example of the Metabot interacting on GitHub. So here is a GitHub repository and some modifications that I would like to integrate into the main branch. So I will create a pull request and wait for the bots. This first bot is Traffico bot, a bot that I previously configured to act on every pull request. Then the Metbot will never block the interaction of this specific bot on pull requests. Now the Metbot called -robot left a comment summarizing the feedback of the other bots, the comment linked and request info bot. The comment linked found that my comment message did not follow the conventions, and the request bot info request for more information in the pull request description. And now, as I don't remember how to interact directly with the bot that runs tests, I will comment here using natural language, and the Metabot will call the bot for me. So basically, I'm typing -robot, could you please call the test bot for me? Now I need to wait the feedback of the test bot. So the test bot left a comment about the code coverage, and this is basically the workflow of the Metbot -robot. In this work, we found that the interaction of bots on pull requests are bothering developers. Therefore, we present our vision of a metabot as a centralized way to control the dynamic of the interaction with existing bots in our repository. We believe the metabot will provide additional value for the human-bot interaction, reducing interruptions and helping developers to stay aware of important information. Thank you so much. For more information about this research or for discussions, please follow me on Twitter or send me an email. Thanks.